I was a skinny kid throughout my whole life until I started to go to the gym and learn how to bulk up properly. Throughout my 4 years of lifting, I'll teach you everything you need to know about how to bulk, and I have also made you a free 30-day bulking program that I have tested and managed to gain 5 kg in just 30 days. But this will only be free for a limited amount of time only. So what is bulking? Bulking is when you consume calories above your maintenance to gain weight, which consists of fat and muscle. But of course, muscle being your primary goal. I will share with you how to maximize your muscle growth while bulking later on in the video. When it comes to bulking, you probably don't know how to find your maintenance and how many calories you should start off with. To find your maintenance, Google calorie.net. This will give you a rough estimate of your maintenance calories. And when you find your maintenance calories, add an extra 300 calories to put you in a calorie surplus to start gaining weight. If you don't start to gain weight in a couple of weeks, you are most likely not in a calorie surplus. This just means you need to add more calories until you start to gain weight. Now let's get into the hard decision you'll make when starting your bulk. Should you go for a dirty bulk or a clean bulk? Let me explain. Dirty bulking just means you'll eat anything to put you in that calorie surplus, while of course hitting your daily nutrients as well. And when it comes to clean bulking, which mostly consists of nutrient-dense foods like chicken, lean beef, rice, broccoli, the issue is with these types of foods, the more nutrients dense it is, the more filling it is, and we as skinny guys don't want that. This is why I'd recommend skinny guys to go on a dirty bulk, because you want calories that are empty. Empty calories just means they don't fill you up as much. Now, just because you're on a dirty bulk doesn't mean you have to eat fast food every day. Only eat fast food if you're struggling to hit your calorie intake that day. If you have a big appetite, clean bulk. If you have a small appetite, dirty bulk. So now you know which bulk you should go for. How long should you bulk up for? Honestly, this all depends on how much weight you gain and what your goal is. Minimum 1 month and maximum 3 months. Because you have to understand that your body goes through a lot of stress when bulking. Now when it comes to food, what should you eat? I'll tell you the best foods to eat that will make you put on weight and won't fill you up. And most of them being carbs and liquid calories. For example, bread, rice, oats, pasta and buckwheat are all a great source of carbs that you can eat a lot of and won't fill you up, and that are calorie dense. And for the liquid calories, I'll share my 1000 calorie shake that made me put on most of my weight. Especially when I didn't want to eat food, I would just have this 1000 calorie shake and it'll put me in a surplus for the rest of the day. This is the recipe. Now you're probably asking, how should I train when bulking? This is pretty simple. Add compound lifts to your training split and progressively overload. If the weight you lift doesn't change, that means you're probably not in a calorie surplus or you aren't pushing yourself. Because if you aren't progressively overloading on your bulk, you are not maximizing muscle growth. The whole point of bulking is so you lift more weight, so you gain more muscle. And if you ever plateau while bulking, just take a 4-day rest day. But let me put everything to summary what I've just said. Start off with a calorie surplus of 300 calories, eat a lot of carbs and drink high liquid calorie shakes, progressively overload, and increase your calories if you stop gaining weight. If you want the program that I've used that made me put on 5 kg in just 30 days, it's free, link in the description, for a limited amount of time only.